All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. We're going to diagnose it if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so BLCS is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%, aka fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our Boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of every 100 women's brains, which means fewer than 6 out of every 100 women that see our ad actually have a non-zero chance of actually buying from us. So we gotta get this unique CTRL number up as high as possible, so we maximize the number of women who actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us. And we got to get above 6%. 6% is literally the minimum. That is the lowest we should ever be. And that's because a unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It is actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. Now, this is super common. Unique CTRL under 6% is because everyone I'm seeing is making these same mistakes, but nobody knows that they're making the mistakes. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, BLCA. All right, so overall, we got our universe starting here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Next, we also know that BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. And we know this because we invented it and we've already done it a bunch of times. It's worked every time. And the way treatment works is we duplicate the current Boudoir Facebook ad, and we leave the original and we actually do Boudoir Pico treatment on the duplicated ad, which takes about a week. At the end, we keep whichever one running as the best metrics. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we get rid of the 3 pre-click mistakes and we achieve PCA, pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Now, basically, we finally got our unique CTRL above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our full universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Treated with Boudoir Pico takes about a week. We achieve PCA pre-click alignment, and we become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. So here we go. My residency, first part of it. Go out there in the wild, find a Boudoir Facebook ad, bring it back to the hospital, test it. We found the first one had a unique CTRL of 4.3%. So unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. So took that, treated it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So we found that the original Boudoir Facebook ad was actually wasting 37% of ad spend. And as a result, if they were spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend 6,300 bucks a month on the new Boudoir Pico treated ad in order to get their ad into the same number of women's brains. And that difference, that delta, 3,700 bucks a month, they no longer have to spend. You can just keep it in the pocket every single month, 3,700, 3,700, 3,700. At the end of 12 months, it's like a 40K kind of phantom bonus, Boudoir Pico bonus, whatever, back in their pocket that they didn't have to do no extra work for. Second part of my residency, found a second Boudoir Facebook ad out in the wild, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found its unique CTRL is 1.39%. So unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. So we got the treatment though. Boudoir Pico takes about a week. And we got the unique CTRL up to 9.13%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of its ad spend. 84%. And as a result, we are actually increasing. Well, that means that if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad. Now they only need to spend $1,600 a month on with the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get into the same number of women's brains. So that's $8,400 a month savings. They no longer have to spend, eliminate that. That was all being wasted back in the boudoir photographer's pocket every single month. And it was like a phantom profit, a Boudoir Pico profit. And at the end of 12 months, it's like a 100K bonus back in their pocket that they no longer have to spend. Finally, we got had a patient come through to my hospital, and his unique CTRL is 5.03%. So again, unique CTRL under 6%. BLCS is present. Boudoir low click syndrome. But we know what to do. We got the treatment, Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out his original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 67% of its ad spend. So if you spend 10 grand a month on that original, you now only need to spend $3,300 a month on the new Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. Now, as a result, the $6,700 a month is literally, back in the boudoir photographer's pocket because they don't have to spend it. Kind of like a phantom bonus, like a Boudoir Pico bonus. And after 12 months, it's like 80K extra bonus. So after doing this a bunch, we found out the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. And as a result, look at these numbers right here. We got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. And take the average of these numbers, probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So wasting about 50% of its ad spend, that means if spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, then they are literally 5K is being wasted every single month. We can eliminate that, eliminate 100% of that. So approximately 5K is being wasted every month. We can put that back, approximately that amount back in the Boudoir photographer's pocket by having them no longer need to spend it, no longer need to spend that. So it'd be, again, a phantom profit, like a Boudoir Pico profit. And at the end of 12 months, it's like 60K phantom profit, 60K Boudoir Pico profit months. So now we're here, we're going to diagnose this, see what we believe what's going on here. So we got, we got the below creative cluster mistake here. The false belief causing us to make this mistake is we are following what Facebook is recommending us to do. And the problem with that is the consequences it causes, which is way, way, way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads for no reason. And pulling down our unique CTRL metric under 6%, contributing to our BLCS, our Boudoir low click syndrome. And on the back end, Facebook gets to serve more ads per unit time, so they're happy. And we got fleeced. So that contributes to BLCS. Then we got the creative here. This is the, looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is that we actually believe our ads, Boudoir Facebook ads, should look like ads because the ads we've seen on Facebook look like ads. The other Boudoir Facebook ads we've seen also look like ads. But the consequences of this are way more women scrolling by our ads than necessary. And common question is, well, if all the other Boudoir Facebook ads look like this, how can everyone else be wrong? It's because everyone else that I've seen has BLCS. Literally 100% of the ads, Boudoir Facebook ads I've seen the back ends for, have had BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, because everyone's making the same mistakes. Now, finally, we're going to look at the, we're going to look up here. See more headline first 2 3/4 lines, Facebook mobile newsfeed. This is the only thing that will show up. actually on Facebook. So to our incredible healthcare heroes, this one's for you. Healthcare heroes for gifting. Does everyone have $1,500 luxury boudoir experience? All right, so yeah, we got the lack of context mistake here. So the false belief causing us to make this mistake is, well, we believe we provide enough context to have the right people click in instead of having them scroll on by. Well, the consequences were actually have way more women scrolling on by than necessary than we had hoped for from the jump. Literally from the jump, they ain't gonna read any more of our ad after they see more of the rest of our ad copy. They're gonna, they're gonna fly on by. So, all right. So those are all the common things that I normally see, and so that's what I see right now. So my diagnosis, yes, I do believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome, because it's unique CTRL is under 6%. So if you're a BLCA, a Boudoir low click advertiser, you got your Boudoir Facebook ads have unique CTRL under 6%, and you have decided, hey, you decide you need to pull profit out of the business somewhere. Got to be more efficient, optimize more. You're spending so much money on these Boudoir Facebook ads. You want to get more bang for your buck. It's more inflation happening, every year in real life. More boudoir photographers entering the market, and you're looking for ways to stay competitive. And you decide you gotta get this fixed. You need to become a dominant boudoir advertiser. Then shoot me a DM when my DMs open. When I open for new patient intake. My DMs are closed right now, but my DMs will be open again eventually. And on average, if you're spending more than 10 grand a month, on average, we can save you we can eliminate approximately 5 grand a month in wasted boudoir Facebook ad spend. And, that'd be approximately 60 grand a year in the next year, next 12 months of savings back in your pocket for simply, 1 week treatment, approximately 1 week treatment of Boudoir Pico.